Hi guys. So remember that video I did a couple weeks ago when I had that vision of the sun, that it was almost over the horizon? And I just felt like the Lord was saying once it's over the horizon, He will be here. And then I just kind of forgot about it. And then I woke up this morning, and when I turned on YouTube, one of the people that I'm subscribed to had this picture on her video. And as you guys can clearly see, the sun is over the horizon. So I was pretty excited when I saw this picture because it's pretty much the same identical thing as my last video. If you guys go back and check it, I think it was about 2 weeks ago, but now this sun is definitely over the horizon. You guys, I've been watching a lot of videos the last couple days, and I'm not going to get into detail about it, but a lot of things are pointing to this weekend. And I'm not saying the rapture is going to happen this weekend, but what I'm going to share in my next video just has been on my mind. This verse keeps on coming at me for a long time, and then it was just confirmed to me in the last couple days, and it was just mind-blowing. But if you guys think about if the rapture would happen on, let's say, April 23rd, 5 months later is September 23rd, which is the Revelation 12 sign, and it just has to do with the barley harvest, the wheat harvest. Revelation 9:10, that speaks about the 5 months of torture. And then also the verse that talks about if these days were not shortened, no flesh would survive. So I'm going to do a more in-depth video on it. I just got to do a little bit of homework first. So last night was kind of crazy. When I went to bed, you know, I told you guys before that sometimes I can hear the angels singing. And last night, it was so much more clear, and the music was more upbeat. It was like the angels, I felt in my spirit, were like super excited, and I could hear trumpets and saxophones, and so I was listening very clearly and really paying attention. And of course I couldn't make out the words, but I just like felt their happiness. It was just crazy. I was so excited because it's nothing that I've ever heard before. Like I said, this time I heard instruments, and it was just a more upbeat, happy feeling. Like, I don't know, I don't want to read too much into it, but like the angels were really excited right now. So I just thought I would share that. And then yesterday, when I laid down for a nap, you guys, this was pretty awesome. You know, our Lord is just so amazing. He always just comes through for us. But yesterday I was thinking a lot about my family that has passed away, and I'm just really missing my grandma, and I think about my kids and my stepdaughter, and so I was just praying to the Lord, and then I just said, Lord, can you tell my family that I love them and I miss them and I'll see them soon? And then I got a vision, and I saw my grandma, and it wasn't real clear, but I knew that it was my grandma, and she was holding a baby, and this baby was tiny, and the baby's head was on her shoulder, like she was almost like burping them in that position. And then I thought to myself, whose baby is she holding? And I had 2 miscarriages in my early 20s, and I've had many confirmations that I had a boy and I had a girl. And then my grandma had a stillborn baby at 7 months along, I believe. And so I don't know if I just said she had a girl, but she had a girl. And of course the baby died. Well, it wasn't even alive when it was stillborn. Sorry guys, I didn't get much sleep last night. So I'm just thinking to myself, you know, whose baby is she holding? And then I saw Jesus walking with two children, and they were holding his hand. One was on the left, one was on the right. And they were walking away, so I could only see their backside. So I felt like the Lord was saying he was walking with my two, and then my grandma was holding her baby. And then the vision changed, and I saw my little girl. She had this beautiful dress on, and she was just dancing, just like all happy. It's like I almost felt her spirit. But she was just all happy, and she was just dancing away. And then I saw the little boy come into the vision, and he was riding a bear. Like, you know, like we ride horses, but he was riding a bear, and his arms were around this bear's neck, and I could see a smile on his face, like he was so happy. And you know, I just thought that was the neatest thing, and I just praised the Lord, because I truly did need that at that very moment, and he was just comforting me with that. So I just thank the Lord. And then this happened about a year ago too with my stepdaughter. I had my stepdaughter on my mind, and I got a vision of her wrestling with a crocodile. It was just crazy, and I could see this big smile on her face, and she was just, I felt like she was in the mud from what I could see, and she was just wrestling with this crocodile, having, you know, a lot of fun. So I just thought I would share those few little visions that I had. But yes, I'm going to work on this video. And again, guys, I'm not setting a date. I'm not saying the rapture is April 23rd. But what I've been watching on YouTube from, like, Watchmen for That Great Day and stuff about the barley harvest, the wheat harvest, and the, you know, the 5 months and all this stuff. It just, you know, Easter was on Sunday, and the 23rd is on Sunday. So is it like, is the Lord telling us it's a 7-day warning? Because a lot of us were looking at last Sunday, and then we were thinking, well, a week from now is the 23rd, and then 5 months from then is September 23rd, the Revelation 12 sign. But I will let you guys go with that. Take care, and God bless.